most harvesters are able to pull in thousands and thousands of green crabs per week. Does depend on the area a little bit and seasonality, but it's definitely something where we need to find a use for those bulk crabs.
And that's the idea. When we pull up these traps, they're so abundant. So if you're pulling a trap with 40 pounds, okay, maybe 10% of those are going to be soft shell. Okay, all right, that's lucrative. That's 10% of that is going to make you some money. Then maybe you've got a whole bunch of big ones. Maybe that's another 10% that you could sell for lobster meat through high pressure processing. Okay, that can make you some money. The rest of it, then you're looking for those value added products, stocks and broths, maybe direct sales. There are some populations that are willing to pick them, or bait market. So that's the idea. You got to just tease out from that haul of 40 pounds in a trap, what's the value in each of the different sizes and sexes of crabs.
I would really love to see a product that is a value-added product that can be easily executed by that second camp of home cook, so that they have to open a package, put it in a microwave, and have dinner from green crab or some process that the green crab has gone through to become executable.
And I think there's a lot of potential in dog food, in pet food in general. I think there's a lot of potential in bait, obviously, and then also stocks and broths. I think if you could secure a large producer, like a Campbell's soup or something like that, to start making fish stock or broth out of them, because the flavors are really good, then you could be looking, and you could have at least another 100,000 pounds worth or 1 million pounds worth of demand, and then you could get a lot of people into it.
Yes, pet food is great. Our focus is, for example, if a company was to build out a green crab stock, that could be a major base for another series of products, or like a bouillon, helping support people who are in the fish sauce space, because that can involve using like larger quantities of green crabs, because all of these markets at this point, they don't require large bulk use of green crabs, which that sale is necessary for like having any kind of significant impact on the environment, but also, again, making the fishery feasible for those harvesters. Even if it was scaled to 100 times what the size is right now, most researchers involved in monitoring believe that we will never be able to eliminate them. We might see something like reductions in size. However, we are so far away from ever being able to answer that question. They're a fishery that is also going to continue to expand because they have a really wide thermal range in terms of what they can tolerate. There's a lot of subpopulations that are able to occupy different niches. We might see the fishery shifting northward with time. However, in the, I would say, Rhode Island northward, as far north as Newfoundland, those populations of green crabs are going to be here pretty much as long as the harvesters who are harvesting them are going to be alive.
There's no doubt about that. The green crab are going to be here to stay. And, as I said, we're not tapping into this resource the way we should.